If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, or if you have an idea for a future video, please leave them in the comments below. Congratulations on surviving the test, rookie. All I can do is pat you on the back and say, you did it, you survived. But sadly, we have to re-enter the valley and enter one of the caves. Due to the manual, having us bounce around regions, our next one is technically going to be found more common in the volcanic regions, but we can probably find one or two in the cave systems, and whatever is next afterwards. So, without further ado, let's enter that cave and encounter ourselves a salamander. The salamander belongs to the family of lizards, and they're a reptilian-type monster girl. Their habitats are caves and volcanic regions. Their natures are honest, aggressive, and passionate. Their diets are carnivorous. They favor wild animals. The salamander is a variant of the lizardmen that has blazing red scales and lives in warm climates such as volcanic regions. Salamanders are ardent and straightforward, genuine warriors who seek battle with flaming passion, traveling in search of humans who can prove themselves worthy rivals. The behavior of salamanders is similar to that of lizardmen in that they ordinarily do not attack human men. However, when they meet a man who is also a warrior, they will burn feverishly for battle and challenge him. As the salamander fights, her excited passion will ignite her tail. The more heated the clash becomes, the longer it sizzles on. The closer she comes to being caught by the man's blade, the fiercer she burns. At the conclusion of the fight, her zeal most often subsides, as does the flame on her tail. However, regardless of who won, if she finds the match to have been worthy of her strength, her fire will burn on along with her tail, bright, blazing, and undying. This is a sign that she has recognized her greatest rival. As a warrior, there is no greater joy, and thus a hot passion is roused in her. It is then that she realizes that the sight of the warrior before her has kindled her body, and that her heart is throbbing with a thrill that anticipates a different sort of battle. The salamander embraces the sear of her emotion, letting it burst from her in an outcry of love, and a plea for him to lie with her as her husband. Though he might refuse, this flame, once kindled, can never be extinguished, and she will scream her love for him to the ends of the earth. Should he flee, her flame will only burn more brilliantly, until at last it swelters beyond her ability to control. Her need for him will consume her body, and, like a beast burning in heat, she will drop his body to the ground and have her way with him. It is said that a salamander's flame of love never goes out even after she has made a man her husband. She forever continues to speak to him with the most sultry of words, and her hands often reach for him before she can think. When she looks at his cherished face and feels his warm breath against her ear, she cannot help but to kiss him deeply, filling his mouth with her slick tongue. Her body then grows too hot to manage, and she has no other option but to fling him to the ground, mount him, and beat herself violently upon his sex. And here's another little fun fact I can throw in. The salamander, along with other flame-type monster girls, are the reason why we have proceeded to make topical lotions for heat resistance rather than downing a potion. It's a lot easier if you're just going to be focusing on one area, and it's also a lot cheaper in terms of materials because we don't have to go hunting different things to get the mix-ins to make this potion when you can just take a little bit, have some lotion, and it lasts a lot longer than the potion would, so. Right, and then we now have to figure out how to get out of this cave. I believe the right path leads to a loop, so we'll just end up back here. The middle path leads into another monster girl. I believe it's just one we already encountered. It might just be a lizardman then. And the left path will lead us to the grasslands, which we need to go to. And it might, encounter some more monster girls. So, best sort of action is to go to the left path and we'll be out safe. So, let's get trekking, rookie.